When I graduated Duke Law School in 1997, my dad is an academic. And he was like, so you're going to go on to get your PhD? And I was like, no, I got married in law school. I was like, I'm going to get a job and have a life. And he told me that it was basically like being a plumber if I wasn't bettering the world. And so you've got to be able to choose whose advice you take and whose you don't. You know, at some point, what your parents say is not going to align with what you want. And you got to be able to pick out those important pieces that really resonate with you and then throw the rest away.
What's been the key thing that's helped you differentiate good opportunities and better opportunities?
You know, think about your resume that you're now building, right? And that becomes a little bit of the things that you put on that resume are things that you want the employer to ask you about. Like, tell me about your experience at the Organization of American States. Think about how the experiences you have tell your story, and then, be very deliberate. An internship is an investment in yourself. Think about that internship as like something that, if you're not getting all of the, the hands-on learning that you want, at least it's helping you tell your story about kind of what you want to do in your career.
I had this boss who was a force. She was a force. Everybody was terrified of her. Women, men, everybody. I wasn't terrified. I loved learning from her. She said, conduct yourself in the job you want to have, not the job you are in. Present yourself as in the job that you want to have in terms of how you show up and not what you are in. She just read me the riot act. On another note, one of my personal mentors was Dr. Dorothy Height. She said, don't ever put yourself in a position where people can crop you out, literally and figuratively. That is always in my head. Always put yourself in a place where no one can crop you out of the picture because you're relevant and you're there.